Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Tuesday, March the 18th. We got 4 games on Tuesday, so it is a little bit of a smaller slate, but I've got some early player props, guys, that I do like for this slate, taking a first look at the board on Monday night, recording this video the night before. Wanted to give you guys 2 early plays I liked, taking a first look at the board, again, the night before. So we're going to talk through these plays. We're going to share why I like them. Now, before we do get started, make sure that you guys hit that like button down below. If you do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel, and if you are new to Prizepicks, be sure to sign up for Prizepicks. Use promo code NOAH when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first $5 lineup. Prizepicks is going to give you $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. You can use those promo funds to play lineups. Any money you win off those lineups is credit. You can continue to play with that money, or you can withdraw that money. So this is an easy way to try and build your bankroll up over on Prizepicks. Again, sign up and use that code NOAH if you have not yet. Now, I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. You guys can go sign up for Sleeper. Use promo code NOAH over there, and when you play $5, you'll get $55 worth of free lineups. So this is another way to try and build your bankroll up over on Sleeper. They're going to give you $55 worth of free lineups once you just play your first $5 lineup. So this is a promo. You don't have to put in a bunch of money. If you just want to try out Sleeper, see what they have to offer, you can just put in like 10, 15, 20 bucks, still get those $55 worth of free lineups again when you play your first $5 lineup. So go check out Sleeper, guys, sign up, and make sure to use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Sleeper. But yeah, before we talk through our props for this slate on Tuesday, guys, I do want to recap our plays from Monday's video. So we gave out 3 picks Monday. We went 2 and 3. We hit 2 of our 3 plays. Unfortunately, we could not get the full sweep, but we did hit Bam Adebayo under 9.5 rebounds. Bam finished, I think, with 7 rebounds. The fact that he was even in that game was so mind-boggling to me. Like, the Heat were down 25 with like 4 minutes left, and I think Bam was still in the game when they were down 25 with like 3 minutes left, and I think he was like the only starter in the game. Like, that shit never happens when you take an over, but when you take an under, you best believe they're going to be out there, down 25 with 2 minutes left, still out there. So annoying, but luckily Bam did go under his rebounds prop, and then we also hit Jalen Duren over first half PRA. Got lucky because that game, I think, did turn into a blowout. I can't remember if the Pelicans actually came back or not. I think they did start to make a little bit of a comeback, but Jalen Duren did go over his first half rebounds PRA prop. I'm not sure about his full game line if he went over that, but he had a big first half, did really well in that matchup against the Pelicans. Unfortunately, the play that missed was Miles McBride over PRA. Really like that prop on Miles McBride. I think he finished with like 14 or 15 PRA. He did not shoot the ball that well. I want to say last time I looked at the box score, he was shooting like 3 for 10. I'm going to pull it up just to look. Let's see. Because last time I looked, he was not shooting the ball well. And also the game did blow out. I think he still played in the blowout though, so I don't know if he really lost minutes for that either way. But let's see here. So McBride shot 4 for 12, 2 for 4 from 3. Finished with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Played 29 minutes, so definitely didn't get close to the full minutes that I figured he would have. Obviously the blowout didn't help there. But yeah, tough shooting night for McBride. Went under his PRA line, but we did hit our other 2 plays. So hopefully you guys are still able to make a little bit of money. Let's see if we can go 2-0 here on these 2 picks for Tuesday. So the first prop that I like for Tuesday is going to be a rebounds prop. And we're going to take LaMelo Ball for more than 4.5 rebounds. Now, if you look at LaMelo's last 5 games, he's only gone over this line once in his last 5 games. And that was against Miami. He had 6 rebounds. But LaMelo has historically been a pretty good rebounding guard, all throughout his career. He's been a guy that can go out there and get triple-doubles. Like, he's had plenty of games with double-digit rebounds. And if you look at his averages by season, he is a player that typically averages like 5 rebounds per game. In his rookie year, in only 28 minutes per game, he averaged 5.9 rebounds per game. Next season, in 32 minutes, he averaged 6.7 rebounds per game. 6.4 rebounds per game the season after that. And then in the last 2 seasons, he's averaged 5.1 rebounds per game the last 2 seasons. But this is typically a player that can average, around 5, if not more, rebounds per game. And I think this is a good opportunity to buy low on LaMelo's rebound prop here after he's gone under, his last few games. But there's a couple things worth mentioning here. So for one, Miles Bridges is going to be out for this game for rest. And taking Miles Bridges off the floor, I think definitely helps LaMelo's rebounding opportunities because Miles Bridges is a pretty aggressive rebounder. Bridges is averaging about 8 rebounds per game this season. Whoever replaces Bridges in the starting lineup is not going to be nearly the same rebounder that Bridges is. I don't know who the Hornets are going to start in place of Bridges. It could be like Marcus Garrett, Nick Smith Jr. maybe. Like they could go small. Either way, whoever they put in there for Bridges is not going to be nearly the same rebounder that Bridges is. So taking Bridges off the floor should just open up more rebounding opportunities for all these other guys and LaMelo specifically. And for what it's worth, LaMelo has played, I believe 7 games. Yes, 7 games this season without Miles Bridges. In those 7 games, he has had 7, 4, 6, 6, 5, 9, and 10 rebounds. His last 2 games without Miles Bridges, 9 and 10 rebounds. So LaMelo's rebounded the ball pretty well in games without Miles Bridges this season. Minutes should be pretty full for him here in a game that should be competitive. Now, we know the Hornets are not a very good team. They can get blown out a lot. I mean, if you look at their last few games, they've been blown out. Like, LaMelo only played 31 minutes against the Clippers. They lost that game by like 50. The game against the Hornets, they won by 11, but that was looking like a blowout. He only played 29 minutes. The game against Atlanta, he did play 30 minutes. He played 36 minutes against Miami. When LaMelo gets his full minutes, like 33, 34, 35 minutes, typically I would bet on him getting 5 rebounds. I mean, if you look at his last few games with at least 32 minutes, he's had 7 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 10 rebounds, 6 rebounds. His last 4 games playing at least 32 minutes. Again, facing Atlanta here, 6.5 point spread. This should be a competitive game. The Hornets are playing at home. And if we get 32 plus minutes from LaMelo, I think we can get 5 rebounds here, especially with Miles Bridges out for this game. Taking him off the floor should open up some rebound opportunities. And I was looking at early sportsbook odds. The early sportsbook odds are heavily favoring the over on this prop. DraftKings had it at minus 135, juiced towards the over. So like that as our first prop for Tuesday. And then the other prop that I like is a first half prop. So on Prizepicks, you can click the NBA 1H stat and you can get first half props. And there's a first half prop I really like for this Tuesday slate. And it's going to be Kristaps Porzingis. So there's actually 2 props you could take here. I like both of these. More than 9 points, more than 13 PRA in the first half. I think both of these are good. And let's talk through why I like these. Now, the one that I'm going to play is going to be the PRA line of 13, just because Porzingis can give you some rebounds and some assists. And I would think if he gets 9 or more points, he's probably going to get 13 or more PRA as well. Like you would think he probably gets a couple rebounds, maybe an assist or 2. But if you want to take points instead, that's totally fine. But both of these overs, I think, are good on Porzingis. For one, if you look at his full game lines, so his first half PRA is at 13, his first half points prop is at 9. Look at his full game projections. First half, well, the PRA line got taken off the board, but his first half points prop is set at 19.5. So, or excuse me, his full game points prop is set at 19.5. So, if anything, his first half points prop should probably be set at 10 and not 9. And last time I looked, his PRA line was at like 28.5 for the whole game. So that just kind of shows you that there's some value here on this first half line for Porzingis of 13, just given where his full game lines are at. And there's a couple other reasons I like this prop on Porzingis as well. So for one, we already know that Jaylen Brown is out for this game. Jaylen Brown's already been ruled out. Jason Tatum is questionable as well. So the Celtics could be really shorthanded here, potentially missing both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Now, I would assume Jason Tatum plays today. Jason Tatum typically plays through questionable tags. He's a guy that doesn't miss very many games, but it is worth noting that Tatum is questionable here. But even if you look at Porzingis this season without Jaylen Brown, he's got the second highest usage rate on the team, 27.5% in the minutes he's played without Jaylen Brown this season. So really good usage rate for Porzingis in the games he's played without Brown. And if you look at his if you look at his game log in the first half without Jaylen Brown, I want to say he's gone over this, and I think 3 out of 5 games without Jaylen Brown, but I'm going to take a look at that just to confirm. So let's see here. I had it pulled up earlier. So Porzingis has played, let's see. Without Jaylen Brown, he's played 5 games this season. He's over this first half line, in 3 out of 5. And for what it's worth, the 2 games he went under were against Detroit and Houston. Both of those teams have been great defensively this season. Both of those teams have been tough matchups for centers as well. This should be a pretty good matchup for Porzingis facing the Nets. The Nets have been a pretty good matchup for centers this season. And we just saw these teams play a couple days ago. Porzingis had a really good game against the Nets. He put up 24 points and 2 rebounds in 31 minutes. It was his first game back from injury. And that's another good thing to see, was that Porzingis was not really limited. I want to say there was a report that he was going to be on a minutes limit last game, but he played 31 minutes. And taking a look at his first half rotation, he played, he played about 7 minutes in the first quarter, and then he played about 7 minutes in the second quarter. So he played about 14 to 15 first half minutes. So he was on pace for like 30 minutes last game. Should be able to play his normal like 15 to 16 first half minutes here. And this PRA line for the first half of 13 definitely looks too low in this spot, especially without Jaylen Brown, maybe without Tatum as well. I think Tatum's going to play, but he could miss this game. But definitely without Jaylen Brown, I think we're getting some value here on this first half PRA line for Porzingis. Again, last time I looked, his full game PRA line was at 28.5. So there's a lot of value on this first half line. This first half line should probably be like 14.5 and not 13. So that's what we're going to take, guys, as our 2 props for this Tuesday slate. We're going to take LaMelo Ball for more than 4.5 rebounds, and we're going to take Kristaps Porzingis for more than 13 first half PRA. If you can't take first half props on Prizepicks, I don't mind taking Porzingis like over full game PRA. Looks like that line's at 27.5 now instead of 28.5. Still think, again, the value here on the first half line is better than the full game. But if you can't take first half, you could take the full game, but I do worry about blowout in this spot. This game does have a big spread. Boston's favored by 13.5. So that's another reason why I think this first half looks a little bit better, because, with the blowout risk, obviously if Porzingis, doesn't matter if it's a blowout or not, he's going to get his normal minutes in the first half unless he gets in foul trouble or something. But yeah, you could play that too, if you can't take first half. But I would take first half if you have it available to you. So yeah, guys, that's what I like for Tuesday. 2 props. See if we can go 2-0 here, hit both these plays on this slate. Again, guys, appreciate you watching these Prizepicks videos. Appreciate your support as always. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoy these Prizepicks videos. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys don't have a Prizepicks account, be sure to sign up. Use that promo code NOAH. And again, when you sign up for Prizepicks, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account once you play your first $5 lineup. Check them out if you have not yet. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Let's make some money tonight, and I will see you guys in the next video.